Hi guys, this is Monica, and this is my second video, and my second video is going to be my book collection. Um, I don't have a lot of books because I know a lot of people have like a ton of books that do like videos like this, and I haven't really read a lot of them, but I've read like a couple of them, and I'll tell you the ones that I've read. And I guess we'll get started. Okay, so the book that I'm reading now is School of Fear. It just looks like this. And it's basically about these four kids that are afraid of a certain thing. This girl right here is afraid of elevators or small spaces, and he is afraid of water or like taking a shower, and she is afraid of bugs or any kind of insects, like especially spiders. And this boy, the last one, is afraid of dying, and he always wants to make sure that his family is okay. He always has a cell phone, but when he goes to School of Fear, he can't use a cell phone, so he starts freaking out because he can't call his parents like every minute. And so yeah, that's the bad part for him. And so it's just basically about these four kids, and their parents send them off to this super secret School of Fear that nobody knows about, and it's in Massachusetts. And so when they get there, there's this really crazy kind of lady, and a lot of them don't really like her, but some of them do. And she has this dog. See the dog that he's holding? Um, his name is Macaroni, and he had a twin brother that's name was Cheese, but Cheese died, so now it's just Macaroni, and they bring up that a lot in the book. So yeah, this is a really good book, and I definitely recommend it. And then I have the second book to it, which is School of Fear Classes Not Dismissed. And I think it's of three new people. I haven't really read this one because I'm kind of focused on this one. So yeah, I have this one. And then next I have 13 treasures. This is like I've been wanting to read this book. I've had it for a while now, and I haven't gotten the time to read it because of school, and I just don't really read that much. And I got my Kindle Fire, and I read a couple books off of there, but I kind of like reading the books like this a little better. So it's basically about this girl that can see fairies, but they're not like ordinary fairies, but they're evil fairies. And her mother thinks that there's something wrong with her, so she sends her to Evildean's Manor, where her grandmother is. And 50 years ago, a girl vanished in the woods that was there, and the girl learns more about the mystery and finds herself dangerously close to vanishing into the fairy realm forever. So it's definitely very intriguing thing on the back, and just the front of it is just really cool. Then next, I have one of my favorite books that I've read. I've actually read this one. It's Wonderstruck, and it's this really thick book, and you're probably thinking, like, if you haven't seen this before, that wow, that's a lot of pages to read, but really, it's mostly filled with like amazing like pictures like this, and the thing is, it also has like the story in it, and then just like more pictures and stuff. And it has two stories in it, and they were both really good, and I definitely recommend this. And the first book I also read, which was Hugo Cabaret, and they made a movie about it as well. And the movie was good, but it wasn't as good as the book. So if you saw the movie or if you haven't saw the movie, I would definitely recommend reading the book because the book is, I think, way better than the movie is. The book's always better than the movie. And then next I have Mockingbird. It's a National Book Award winner. And it's about this girl that has like a disease, and she discovers that not everything is black and white, and the world is full of messy and beautiful colors. So, it's, this is like, I think it's like a heartwarming book. That's what it's supposed to be like. And, so yeah, this looks like a really good book. And then next, I have this book called Penny from Heaven. And, this book looks like extremely good. And it's got like little pennies on the front. I don't know if you can see that. Pennies. And, it's about this girl from back in 1953, and she's 11 years old, and her name is Penny. And she's practically upset about everything. Her mother doesn't let her go swimming because she doesn't want to catch polio at the pool. And her favorite uncle is living in a car, and her nanny cries every time her father's name is mentioned. And she says that her family aren't talking. And her mother is dating a milkman, which she does not like at all. And then she complains that when it rains, it really does rain. And Penny's learning that, like the song says, even the darkest clouds may contain pennies from heaven. So this looks like a really good book. I'm excited to read this. And then next I have the Spy book series. I had the fourth one, but I don't know where it went. I think it's somewhere in this pile. Oh well, I'll find it. So the first one is Don't Judge a Girl by Her Cover. And the second one is Crush My Heart and Hope to Spy. The next one is I Tell You I Love You, but then I'd have to kill you. And so these look like really good books. They're practically, I think, about like spying and a ton of stuff about spying. So yeah, I'm really excited to read those. And then next I have this is kind of like an elementary kind of kiddish book, like maybe a third grader. It's Camp Confidential. And I'm not really sure what this is about, but it looks like there's this girl that sends like all of her friends or her family or something like that a ton of letters, and then I think she like starts up a camp called this. I'm not really sure, um, but I don't really want to read that because it's kind of long. And then next I have Bad Girls Don't Die, and I haven't read this yet because I lent it to my friend, and she read it and she said that it was a really good book. And then I got the second book at Barnes and Noble, and I also got it with another book that I'm going to show you. And she read it and she said that it was a really good book, and I haven't gotten the chance to read it yet, so I'm really excited to. But practically she just told me that it's about this girl Alexis, and she has a sister named Casey that died, and she's like haunting her, and she's like she knows it's Casey, but she's really scared of her. So that's what it's about. And I lent the second book to her, so I don't have that with me right now. But I have the second book. And then next I have The Red Pyramid. And this is by Rick Riordan, which is the person who wrote the Percy Jackson series, which is a really good series. My sixth grade teacher read this series to us and it was really good. And it has a really long description, but I guess basically the like picture of it just shows you what it's like going to be about. So yeah, if you want to like read more about it, you should probably look it up on like Barnes and Noble or something. And then next I have a House of the Night series, and the first one is March, and I only have the first two. There's like 7 books in the series, and the second book is Betrayed. And I think they're just about like mysteries and like fantasy and like vampires and stuff like that. And I heard they were supposed to be really good because I watched other people's like videos like this. So there we go. And then next I got these at like some like garage sale I went to a while ago, and they're the Beacon Street Girls series, and I don't have all of them. I don't even know what order they're in, but I have this one which is Freaked Out, and this one which is Maybe on the red carpet. And so you can practically tell what they're gonna be about, like just girls and like friends and stuff with like stories that they're telling. And I had more, but I think I left them at my dad's house. And then the next one that I have is Emily Winsnap and the Monster from the Deep. This is kind of a little kiddish book too, but I'm guessing it's about like a mermaid. It looks like a mermaid on the front, and she tries to impress her best friend, and then it all goes wrong, and some terrifying octopus monster like kind of thing shows up from the ocean, and it's just a high action adventure. That's what it says, kind of book. And the next I've been meaning to read this for a while, but it's kind of a really long book, and I just didn't want to waste I'll probably waste like 2 months on this, probably more. But if I went to Madison's the Candy Makers, the front cover is like really cool. It has like a ton of like candy machines and people working it. It's just really cool. But as you can see, it is a pretty thick book, and it doesn't have any pictures in it like the other one. It's just all like readings. So I think Wendy Mass is a really good book writer because I've read some of her books and they're really good. And I'm looking forward to reading this. And so I'm guessing it's just about like these people that own a candy factory, and it's about the candy makers in there. I'm not really sure, but that's what I'm guessing. I haven't really read it. Then I got this at the bookstore at the Outlet Mall, and it's the life, and then it crosses out life and says murder of Brandon Dean McKenzie. But the only thing I don't really like about this is it's like a bunch of her like classmates are like just writing to her or like telling. It's a really weird style kind of book. That's why I haven't really gotten around to read it. But says on the back that it's just supposed to be a really good book and stuff like that. But I'm guessing it's just like about this girl, how happy she used to be, and then all the bad stuff that happened to her that her friends are telling the like detectives. So I'm guessing that's what it's about. And I borrowed this from my friend. She has the whole set of these books, but I only have this one with me right now. It's Radiance by Alison Noel, and it's a pretty thin book, and I'm like really close to being done with it. Because I started it a while ago, and I just stopped reading it for some reason. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people have read this, so you probably know what it's about. And then next, I have Nerd. This is the second book in Nerd. The first book I borrowed from my neighbors and I read it, and I don't have it with me. But it's practically the same thing, except for it's just like a different kind of adventure. And I haven't really read this one. I've read it a little bit. Like I started reading it, then I kind of lost interest in it. I don't know. But it has a really cool cover, and so far the book has been really good. We have kind of little pictures in it and stuff like that. So looking forward to reading that. Then I have this book was only like $1 at my school bookstore, so when I was in elementary school I got it. I haven't read it because it's a really short kind of small book, and it's Flying Solo. And you see it's like a short book, okay? And it has like, yeah, I haven't like read it, but it has like on each chapter has a time and like the person's name, and I'm not really sure what it's about, but I'm guessing it's about like a loner, as you would call the kids that don't have like any friends. In this book, that's what it says on the back. So yeah, there's that one. And then I have this. This is like, it's not really a book, but I'm just gonna show you it. It's Would You Rather Brutally Disgusting. And it has a ton of like, on the back. See like the Would You Rather like jokes and stuff. I got this in elementary school, and I've used this a ton of times when I have like sleepovers and stuff, and all my friends really like it, and I think it's really fun too. So I definitely recommend this. So next is the Healing Spell. I read this. This is a really, really good book. It's about this 11-year-old girl, and she like her mother is dying, and and her sisters are trying to take care of her and stuff, and she just doesn't like it when their sisters are like overwhelming her and stuff like that. And it's like really sad. It's kind of really sad, and it's about the life of this girl and her father, what they used to do, and then what her mother used to do, and then her mother's really sick, and she like explains how like she can't do it anymore, and like it's really sad. And then next, I have one of the books in Ellie Sprinkles Rules for Girls. One I have Ellie Sprinkles Rules for Girls, Best Friends and Geometry. I've read this book, and I think I've read this one. I haven't read it a lot, but see, like in the beginning of the chapter, they just have like rules, like rule number 2, and what she does to like do it, and they're like really good books. And like on the cover of this, it has this. It has this so that when you keep track of the rules, you could like fill it in of what the rules were. That's like the cover of it, and that's really cute. And then this is what it looks like without that cover. This is cute. So it's like her diary. And then next I have my mom got this for me for like Easter one year, and I read it just because she wanted me to. It's Little Women, and it actually is a pretty good book, and it's kind of meant for like littler kids. And I got this when I was little, so. But it was actually a really good book, and I would definitely recommend it. Probably you guys have all probably read this, so. And then this is like a biography about the Case Mansion. Yep, my grandma gave me this. It looks like. When I have all my American Girl Doll books, I guess I'll just show you. Emily, Rebecca, Kirsten, Ruthie, and Nikki. I have more American Girl Dolls, but I don't have all the like biography things with me right now. And then I read this book. This is it's by Alison Noel, and it's Keeping Secrets. And there's 2 books in it. There's Saving Zoe and Freaky 19. And this was a really good book. I read both of them. They're both really good. And it like this is where it cuts off. This is where the new book starts. And it's just really good. It's more for like teenagers that are in like high school and stuff. But it was a really good book, and I really liked it. And next, I know probably will get hater questions about this. I mean, haters things about this. It's the Justin Bieber First Step to Forever, my story. And I actually didn't finish reading this, but it has like pictures and about him and all that kind of stuff. And I was like obsessed with Justin Bieber. I loved him so much, and like now I kind of really don't like him that much. Yeah, well, it's just me. Okay. Then I got some new books for Christmas. If you saw my other video for Christmas, you would have saw them. But I'm really excited to read these because I've heard really good things about this. I have Divergent by Veronica Roth, and I was like really excited to get this. Then I got the second book for it, which was Insurgent. So I'm really excited to read those. Because I've heard so many good things about them, and I've just been wanting to read them. And then I got 13 Little Blue Envelopes, which I read off the internet about how good it was. I was just looking through like Barnes and Noble, and I was reading what they were about, and I just found these books, and I asked for them for Christmas, and they look really good. And then I got this is by Stephanie Perkins. I got Anna and the French Kiss, and I really like this one because it has like old time kind of fringe thing as the pages. It's like really cool, and then like it's not like any book like I've seen before. It's like different, and it's really cool, and I like it. And then I got I think this is the second book in the series, which is Lola and the Boy Next Door. And I'm really excited to read those. And those were all the books that I have. I have more at my dad's house, but they're kind of boring ones. That's why I left them at my dad's house. And so I'm definitely going to be adding more to my collection once I finish reading all of the ones that I haven't. And I read books off of my Kindle too. So um yeah, that was my book collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. And bye.